Hello and welcome back to Car Crushers 2 once again. You join me here, ready to get a daily mission done and a few tuning score points. Because we just have a couple vehicles left. By scrolling up through here. So I think, where does it start? Right here. We got these three vehicles right here to do, along with the daily mission. So I think we can go and get the daily mission knocked out. If I find a vehicle that does not have a plow. Does this one? Actually, surprisingly it didn't. And done. Just like that. Very nice. Now we can move on to the tuning score for today. So first vehicle is this old one, which I'm thinking we may also retune a little. I'm going 50%. Interior can stay the same. I reckon just give me a little bit of time here and let me get this figured out. Now the main thing for this vehicle is going to be the spoiler, which is actually going to be this one. Okay, interesting. Because, well, for one, I'm probably not going to keep it to this one, or we're going to get it and switch back to this one. I think it's good there. Now let's go and exit out of here. What did we ever tune this thing for? Okay, so an F class. Interesting. So if I go for 78, and that'll be 8.7 acceleration, let's I guess give this thing a try on the stunt park or dirt track again, because it seems to be like the best ones for vehicles to go to right now for some reason. Let's give this a go. It's going to be an F class, hopefully a high end for, well, this vehicle. Don't think it's going to be the best ever, but we'll see. Oh, I can actually continue climbing in second. Okay. That's something I didn't expect. We do top out pretty quickly, though. Wow, jumps very surprisingly good. Okay, how did it not take damage from that? That's a surprise. And we flipped, but best lap on that one was 113. I don't think I'll go continue with one, because I think I'm good there with that. I think we'll go with stunt park for this vehicle. Now on to the next one, and it's a derby, maybe a combination. Either way, we need to find the spoiler. I don't want that. How many variants can this thing have? Let's see. 7 options. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the lowest option. And the cheapest. Doesn't look awful. And let's change that again. But I think I'm going to stick with that one, honestly, because this one's primarily derby anyways, so yeah. Performance is, well, setup is all this for race class D. Not too shabby. So derby build there, and well, that's actually all the vehicles. Okay, well, I thought I had more than that, but apparently not. So you do know what? To complete this row, we do need these 3 vehicles. What do you say we get to work? So we got a derby there. I think it's time for 2 race classes. Let's get to it. Well, it looks like I ain't gonna have to buy all the upgrades, so that's a good thing. So installing all of these will bring it up to a mid sort of standard on the D class. Now if I do that, it doesn't go up a crazy bunch. So I'm going to leave it at 115 for now. We'll figure out a track for this thing in a moment. Hey, we did complete that. 4,090. Not too shabby. Well, I reckon I'll be back and when I figure out what track this thing's going to be good for. I think I've found a pretty good track for this one, so let's give it another go. A little sluggish off the line, but other than that, it does pick up a little bit afterwards. You know what? For the heck of it, let's try and follow the arrows. And this one does seem to take a little bit to reach the top speed. But that ain't necessarily a bad thing. Because sometimes that could mean maybe it took a little bit longer to get up to top speed, but there's also a good chance that you may have a higher top speed than the one you're racing and eventually catch up to him. And hopefully by the time the race ends, you're in front. Or at least having a good time. And that's a 104. A big improvement over my last one, which was like 120 or something. I think actually more like 110, 115. But that's definitely going to change on the hot lap. Yeah, following those arrows aren't the easiest thing to do. And a 52.46. That is with speed. Not too bad. I'm pretty happy with it. So there is a island tour. I think that's what this race is. There's a little vehicle for that. Let's go ahead and get on to the next one, which actually I'm gonna make a rally build. And first, I do need to show you all the tune for this one. Everything installed and just absolutely maxed out. Pretty simple there. So let's go ahead and get on to this one. Now let's get on to the spoilers. So, got all these options. Seems about like we can only get that one. No, that does not look right. You know what? We'll go with that. Don't know if I'm gonna stick with it. You know, honestly, a lot of these don't fit. I guess I'll stick with that for now. It doesn't really look the best, but hopefully we'll get the performance up on the handling, which it does add a little bit. Now here, again, all this stuff is uninstalled. Let's go get all that installed. Now, Dirt Track is a interesting one, because it can sort of be one that you really want to top out most of the time, or at least get as close to the top out. Like, say you have this vehicle and say you can only go about 105 on the track, and this is the lowest you can have it. Well, one more. I just like having a green. Green looks nice. So say this is where you'd want it, because you're getting the most out of the acceleration and you're getting as close to the top speed as you can. So yeah, that's kind of my theory behind the racing tunes in this. They seem to work pretty good, but I haven't really been able to truly test them, so yep, that's all I gotta go off of. So what do you say? We go give the Dirt Track a try. Isn't there normally supposed to be a speed bar at the bottom? Yeah, whatever, let's get to the race. So Dirt Track, 2 laps. Let's see what we got. Very good off the line. Very good on handling. Okay, that wall was a dead stop. Not quite what I aimed for. Hey, 39.63, and it could be done. I would honestly reckon 38.37 is a very achievable time in this vehicle, because I didn't really had a good run that last one. But overall, I give this one a good go. I like it on the dirt track. Kind of warming up to the spoiler, but also at the same time, not really. So let's get on to the, well, Doomsday bus, as I used to call it. Spoiler time, eh? Well, looks like it's this one. And you know what? I think we'll stick with it. Now for colors. I think this used to be the color scheme. And a different red. There we go. Yeah, that was the original color scheme that I had on this. Now the big plow is the one we had on. And I've got to do the same color palette to it. And there we go. There's the Doomsday bus making a return. And that should be, yep, that's this row complete. That is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different rows completed. Nifty. And on the next row, have one of the I think it was the Christmas special vehicles. Can't wait to get to that one. So let's go ahead and get back in here right quick. And we gotta install all this. Can't leave all of that out. I think that should work. Let's see right quick. Yeah, not too bad on the get up and go. Now, I can't remember what derby tier this is. It was, I think, 2? I think it was 2 because the dozer was 3, and I think there was only one tier 3 in the beginner class. So, yeah. But there we go. That is pretty much all of the stuff done in today's episode. I would love to get more done, but I'm absolutely worn out, and I still need to get this edited, and I want a lot of sleep. So, catch you on the next one. Bye-bye, everybody. Remember, stay safe out there.